Mic is good. All right. So, it's been a few days, and quite a bit changed because I somehow became an addict to building stations. I don't remember what the last station I was built, but let's see. I'm thinking, I know I built this one since last time. In fact, let's just do that now, because that's my favorite one so far. As we're going to go on a little tour. All right, so this is my large shipyard. Let's get an outside look of it first. I picked Holy Vision because Holy Vision was pretty good for resources, having all the resources and within easy jumps of more resources and what do you call it? Are they building something? I guess they are.
Osaka.
Are they still building my Osaka? My other Osaka? In fact, let's move you out here out of the way. Oh yeah, I guess they are. But anyways, this is what it looks like right now. It's got Terran production from the ground up, so to do just...
would like to thank you for buying their product.
Thank you for being loud, announcer. But it's from the ground up, so if I'm doing just Terran stuff, I don't even need anything. I just got the miners and the factories. I got the 3 main factories. I got the satellite dish storage, habitats, a big ring for docking ships, and I got 2 of the ships I'm keeping up there. These 2 that I just built are going to sell. So, but the fun part is the observation decks. I've decided I really like these. I need to put one on the one I just built. But so I built it right up here so I can. I should have restarted the game before I turned on the stream because I can. Yeah. But I can see. I'm hoping to get enough people coming and going that it'll be a little more interesting. But you know, I got my ships right there and there, and then there's the ring. You can't see it, so you kind of get a cool view of the planet, and I can zoom in and see if anything's happening.
Sir?
And then the other one I like is the second one that I built, the other penthouse. Yeah, and you are in Hactiva's Choice, so you should just be running. I put this right on the edge of the build bay, so we can just sit here and watch the ships get built. So that's where we were, all the way up at the top, up there. You see, there's the ships. And this is all the way at the bottom, off the side. There we are. And the thing to do this is, because there's no attach point to where I'm at, but sometimes people don't get that you don't need it. You can have things floating, and there's an option right here, allow module overlap. I don't know if that's on by default or not. What's this? Oh. I don't even know what this does, honestly, but I don't know if that's on by default, but once it's over, or if it's on, you can have, it will overlap. Like, I'm not sure if this would be allowed. I guess maybe it would. It barely fits in there, but even if this clipped through here, if I had the overlap on, it wouldn't care. It'd still let me. But what it also let me do is, this is where my, the penthouse we're in right now. It's right here. Just set right on top there. There's no snap point or anything. You just click and move it, and drag it right where you want. And as long as it's not in the way of these types of squares, you can pretty much build it anywhere. So that's how you build an observation deck on your shipyard to watch things get built. Other than that, this one, which isn't as impressive, might as well teleport to it, is just for, because there's, crap. There is a shortage of antimatter converters, or there was anyways. So I decided to build an antimatter converters factory. This one has no penthouse though, so because this is more of just a plain factory.
Entering system. IS mists.
So this one's all in universal style. There you go. And then, just for right here, oh, excuse me, no, it's filling up. I might have to either put a second converter down or start selling some of these. Actually, or maybe I just need a, excuse me. Well, I'll deal with that later. That's what it looks like from the plan to build. So I'm still waiting for turret components. I think that's the next factory I'm going to build.
We would like to remind all visitors to visit our special
And
sales
then
area close to the casino.
I won't go to this one, but I revamped this one. Actually, I will. But maybe I should
Entering system.
actually put a penthouse on this one because it's got the most activity going on around it. But this is just medical and MRE stuff, food stuff, basically. So they got the food paste, the medical, and then the Terran MRE stuff. And that's making food, and that's why I called it sushi to go. I got guys making deliveries. And then I got this one up here, which probably my second favorite after the shipyard. And I'm going to do, this is just going to be like a trade station. I have it set to buy everything at minimum price in case there's something that ends up at minimum price, which there has been, because initially I haven't given it any money. I just built it, and it used the money I got from selling the energy cells to buy, except for the antimatter converters. I started just shipping them up here and selling them through there. But like
Ladies and gentlemen, station administration.
it'll buy these for the cheapest it can right here.
Away from the airlocks.
I am starting to hate that announcement or announcer, but then you got maybe I'll set this down just a little bit, but it's been doing. It's not like making massive money. I never expected it to. It was kind of an experiment to start with. But as I start building more pieces, I'll start sending them up here, like the antimatter converters, and pretty soon I'll start having the turret components when I make those, and it'll still buy everything at the cheapest and sell at about half the full price. Although I may start to move that down if I see things fill up. But so far, nothing's ever stayed full for very long. So, but the nice thing about this one also is it also has some observation decks. This is the first station I built defense platforms on because there's a Xenon issue over there. So here we go. So I can see the other one is built on the exact opposite side of this. And there's one of the defense discs, and there's the other one. So it's another one that I hope to get enough, what do you call it? Stuff going on here that there's a lot of people come in and out just because it'll look cool. It's literally what this station's all about. It's just, it'll look cool. That's it. That's all I care about. Semi-useful, but also here, this is what it looks like from the outside. This is the observation deck. I'm not sure if that's the side we're on. There's the other side there, but so I could look up and sometimes see these guys come in. So, and then the last one I just built, partially because I wanted to finally, and in all the time I've played this game, I've never actually claimed a sector for my own. But this time I finally did. I just said, you know what, I'm taking Heretic's End. And since it has lots of ore, I'll build a refinery there. So
Entering system.
it doesn't have a, so I decided to put the solar panels up there in the corner because they just didn't fit well so anywhere on this way.
Refined goods complex.
It's weird that it's off-centered like that. I mean, I know it's a little bit further than the middle, but it should still be centered. Oh well. Weird. See a plan build? Okay, we can do the. Yeah, it's slightly off-centered, but it should. I don't know why it's got me set over there, but anyways, this is what it looks like. I got to get more turret components over there to finish building these, but the main stations, pretty much everything's going to have this at least in one.
The restaurant is now open for anyone wishing to dine.
No one cares, announcer lady. You're too damn loud. I think there's a way I can turn off those announcements. I don't remember. I don't know why I built. I just got this and they're like, but then I realized I'm not going to have that much coming and going because this is just going to refine metals. That's all. But since I put it here, I put these discs, so it also doubles as a defense platform. And I suppose what I could have done if I wanted it just as a pure defense platform is built a micro lattice factory, since I use the Terran loop or Terran build to make missiles, and then just put a bunch of missile turrets. But so if anything bad comes here, it should be pretty good because these are all Paranid plasmas and argon flak. So even it's not invincible, but it's going to be a nasty little surprise. So those are the stations I built. And then what I've been doing also is I've been trying to sabotage these guys, the Zaya, and trying to get the Xenon to take over, because I want the Xenon to be more of a threat than they are right now. Like I keep wanting to get on one of my ships and go cruising around killing, but if I did that, that's going to beat them back because they're not able to really push forward. This is probably the best push forward I've seen them do in like 10 hours easily. And I guarantee you it's going to be just a little bit before some other fleet comes through and smashes them. But the Zaya, they haven't had too much going on, so I went and I sabotaged all their shipyards. And then I did that a couple times. And then when they attacked, there was one here, I disabled some of the security stuff. But the problem is they're stupid. So for hours, and I mean hours on end, they would just keep sending all these fighters. And not as much on this guy, but there were like the, what do you call them? The builders. The builders are really tough. They can't kill much, but they were really tough. And so we had a swarm of like easily this size trying to kill a builder that was on a building on a station up here for like hours, and they couldn't dent. Finally they sent not too long ago a single K up here that did some pretty good damage. I don't know where it is. I wonder if it died. I don't see a ship anywhere. It could be fighting out here in the area I can't see. I don't see it anywhere. Or it might have been done something really stupid and tried to go up here because there's a defense platform right there. So
Customers are reminded that wares on the station
I want to see if that
sold without warranties.
did that hit him? Because I can't tell if this is actually operational now or not. If it's building up, or did they build it enough to have? Anyways, I'm still waiting here. Here's one of my ships that I can teleport to. Is if I see a big enough threat of a fleet coming to hit this, I'm going to jump in there and turn off all the security stuff and let them destroy it, because I want them to control this sector. I want them to move up here, preferably over here too. Over here doesn't mean much because the resources are crap. Like here's pretty decent. Yeah, all these are just sunlight. Oh, this one has ore and silicon in there. So if they wanted to, they can. But mostly I want them to take over here and here, so they can get a good threat going. And then hopefully they'll start causing more problems. Here, let's set to inactive. I suppose I could do that,
Mind the gap.
because that'll hurt the Zyart too. I think I'll have to look that up, because I know the Zyart eventually turned into a different faction, but I don't know what kind of turmoil it causes. Like, I want to cause enough turmoil for them to lose. They almost got this rattlesnake patrol. These gas miners are tough, though. So mostly been doing that and watching here. Come on, get him, get him, kill his ass. Oops, I went to the wrong one again. Kill his ass. Yeah. Yeah. Mess him up. You're almost there. You're halfway there. You can do it. Go Xenon. Go See, I wish the diplomacy stuff had Xenon things. So like they got all these events that you can do to kind of you can only turn them to war on each other. Like you can steal some stuff, but as far as interfaction, you can do one of the interference, and then it brings up one of these events, and you can assign an agent to try and make them attack each other, get more friendly, get more aggressive, or stay the same. But it's a pain in the butt. It costs at this point it doesn't cost a lot, but it's annoying to get all these little things, and the fail rate is pretty bad. So, and then you send an agent out here to try and get them to escalate, and then not only does the agent die because there's a high risk of them dying, when they fail, forces it to go in the opposite direction. So you've double failed. You've lost a good agent that you're going to have to train up another one, and then you now have to succeed twice as much to get to where you were going to fix the damage. So at this point, I can honestly say I'm not that much of a fan of the diplomacy update. It's not as good as I was hoping. The same thing for all these the ship things, like you may as well just kill off your.
Would like to remind you to keep children away from the airlocks.
Damn it! Is there? See, I can turn the sound down, but then all the other sound voices will go down too. I can turn that down a little bit at least. Oh well. And now I've lost my train of thought. Oh, come on, he didn't heal up, did he? No, he couldn't have. That's someone else in the way. He's about to go pop. Go, get him. Kill that rattlesnake. Yeah. Okay, depending, well, anyways, as I was saying, you have to do it double mount, and then the amount of trouble to do this, like, well, maybe not so much the medium ones, those aren't too bad, but the module and definitely the XL stuff, the amount of time that you got, time and stuff you got to do to put in this, it's almost not worth it. Because it's like by the time you get there, you're saved up enough money to get what you want. And like I said, it's almost not worth it because this is like a 50% chance of your agent dying. Although they did say they lowered the chances. Ooh, oh. Pause. I need to go. Right, he's turning. See if I can get there fast enough. Oops, I guess I could have gone there. It might be just too late to really do it. And are they sending more, or was that it? They were just those couple ones? Oh no, they're sending a lot. And then turrets. All right. Oh, I thought they were coming too. Never mind. I hope I didn't waste that because I had a bunch of them, but I've burned through a lot of them. You know what? Is this okay? Still, do I spend one to just take down the shields too? Oh no, they do have enough coming this way. They smell the blood. Now, as long as they don't miss this guy, because he has a bunch of drones that he'll swarm out. In fact, let's move you over there. No, go now. Hopefully he doesn't either get stuck or destroyed. He kept getting stuck in this inside the building last time, so. They smell blood. They're like, the station's defenses are down. Oh no, you didn't. You're gonna piss this guy off now, and he's gonna send all these, and you guys are gonna get wrecked because drones wreck you guys for some reason. Although maybe there'll be enough of you this time that you'll survive. In the middle of my rant about this stuff. So I think honestly the only thing that's even semi interesting at the end was the protocol null, which initiated random with these, but again then came the problem of this, is you still have to do this part, and what I've seen so far is like this is just the last 10. I've probably done about 30 of them. So status quo, cooperation, 1 escalation, status quo, 2 escalation, status quo. No, there's 3 escalation this time. Cooperation. But Who are these guys? Where's the other ones? But overall, it's the majority is either status quo or cooperation. And it was the same for the past. In fact, this was the most that I've gotten out of escalation out of all of them. In fact, in the past 20 before this, that's more escalation combined. And in fact, it was this one that I had to use an agent to do. But without the agent, then it would have been just who knows what it was. Oh, I'm sorry. I did an agent on this one also. So never mind. If you do it, if you let these run without agents, then you're going to have peace. It's going to default to peace pretty much, because it's majority status quo, or they say it's even, but it doesn't seem to be, unless I'm just getting incredibly unlucky with the randomness, which I suppose is possible, but you take out my interference and because I haven't tried to get anyone to do peace at all. It's always either I'm not going to waste an agent on making the peace, because I benefit from more because I sell more ships. Yeah, look at these guys are just getting wrecked. Damn it. I wasted it because they went and attacked this guy and he put out those drones. And like I said, for whatever reason, Xenon just get wrecked by drones. It's like, don't even bother getting fighters, just get drones, and the Xenon will get wrecked. That's essentially what it is. Where are all these guys going? Are they doing the stupid thing, going through here? And I still want to know where that K went. You know, I might as well do this because I don't have very many hacking modules left. And my rate of collecting the AGI heuristic cores or whatever I needed. I'm not going to disable them because they're not directly attacking. Those ones only last 10 minutes. I can, however, let's see, I don't want to discount. I don't really care about the production. However, if I eject some of it, I have to wonder if that'll eject some of the drones too. So we'll do it. And then I'll go to, where am I now? Am I in the security or I'm in the engineering? So then we'll go to security. And then I'll turn off, make sure they can't repair for 5 hours. And that's that. That's probably the last I'm going to be able to help the Xenon for a while without, oh, it's already like that. Okay. If I got here, if my ship had landed a little bit sooner, I could have turned off the drones, but I mean, I still can, but again, it only lasts 10 minutes and they're already launched, so it's pointless. So, I guess that's that. I still have a couple emergency ones to use, but here, let's go see if they've brought me any. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Remove all orders. In fact, should I keep you there or should I send you over there just in case? Yeah, I'm going to send you over here. I think the Xenon are on their own now. Hopefully, they got a couple Ks now. So hopefully they can do... It's the first time I've seen 2 Ks in here. Good luck, Xenon. Good luck.
Entering system. Brand exchange.
And personal office. So I need to get about $1 billion in real life too. Let's just chill out. These cores. So this will, I can make one more. You know, I'm going to restart there since that was mostly the Xenon, the ships in the Xenon situation. That was a pretty good summary. I'm going to save. And then I'm going to off the stream and restart it in a second after I restart the game so it's not as choppy. So here we go for now. That, I guess that was my Station Madness and Xenon update short. Or not really short, it was 30 minutes, so